What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Trisha. If this is your first time here, welcome and thank you for stopping by. If this is not your first time here, you're not a newbie no more, I appreciate you so much. Thank you for stopping by. As you guys can tell from the title and the thumbnail of today's video, we are discussing setting goals and making sure your intentions are set to what you want, okay? And with that being said, in order for us to make sure we are doing everything that we can to achieve the type of life that we want or the type of lifestyle that we want, we have to make sure we are putting in clear intentions to make sure the actions that we're completing are actual actions to get us to where we want to be. Yes, we're already a couple days into the month of July, but it's never too late to start setting goals. Now, I typically just do to-do lists every single day, pretty much almost every single day, and just accomplish things every day. But I want to show you guys what I kind of do on a monthly basis to make sure I hit my goals that I'm looking to achieve by the end of the year. I'm going to grab my binder here. This right here is what I call my goal binder. As you can see, I'll just show you really quickly. This is just a regular binder that I put notebooks into. The cover, I just put 2022 is mine. I did put some affirmations and things on here on the front just so that I know that I can accomplish these things, because I do know that I can accomplish these things. So I did go ahead and put a few affirmations on here just as reminders to myself that once I see this, I read my affirmations. On the side of my binder is a vision board for my binder. So it's just a few things that I want to accomplish this year. So this is my goal binder. Inside of here, I did do just notebooks. And while I'm here, I'll just tell you guys right now, I am currently working on a daily planner as far as a yearly goal planner. So if that is something that you'll be interested in, make sure you continue to stop by just to see if it's launched yet. Again, that's something that I'm working on now, but I just thought right now would be a good time to tell you because this is what I currently use right now. This system actually does work, but I would just rather have something combined all in one space. So I do have 4 notebooks inside of this binder. I have one for annual goals, monthly goals, weekly goals, and daily goals. So I have all of those notebooks in here. Now you could say, why don't you just put it in one? I like to see things separately. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to do my goals here with you on camera and just show you a little bit how I go through them. And the purpose of me doing this here with you guys today is because I want to be your example and your proof that with a little bit of action you can achieve your dream life, okay? So I'm going to go through this and get through this just so I can prove to you that it is possible, because I know it's possible. It's possible. So I want to document how I do my daily, monthly goals, just so at the end of the year we can go ahead and reflect, and I'm going to be living proof to you that it's possible. And the reason why we set goals and intentions is because whatever it is, there is a bigger picture for us. Some of us, it could be working towards something such as a new car, nice luxury car, or, you know, being able to get your first place, or settling down, trying to get that dream job, or building a business, whatever it is. In order to get there, you have to set goals for yourself. You have to have a plan for yourself. And this is something that took me a long time to understand, because to me, I say it all the time, I go with the wind. So whatever feels right is what I do. But I'm actually finding that if I take the time to understand the actual goal that I want, I can break down that into smaller pieces and actually take real steps to get to that goal, instead of just saying, oh, maybe I'll try this, or oh, that was yesterday, that was last week, that was whatever the case. And it's also, writing down these goals also is an accountability factor. It also gives you the ability to see what it is you've been doing, because a lot of times we don't even stop and realize what we have actually accomplished and how far we have actually come. We are so focused on getting to the actual goal that we don't even realize that we're halfway across the field already. So I encourage you to write down your goals and I'm going to show you exactly what I do, okay? The first step in your goal planning, and where I suggest you start, is just to figure out. So for me, I want to do everything on a yearly basis. Now you can start at year 5, year 10, however you want to do it, but I like to work backwards. So I figure out what I want for the actual year. So that's my actual first binder. The first thing you have to do is what I recommend you do, you don't have to do anything, but what I recommend that you do is you can either do 10 years, 5 years, 1 year, 6 months, however you want to do it, but your ultimate goal, however long you think it's going to take you to get to that goal. Okay, So as you can see on the front of my binder, it says 2022 is mine. So these are the goals that I have set for myself for this year. So all of these things over here, I want to accomplish all of these goals within this year, 2022, okay? On the back of it, it says, better me in process. You have to believe in yourself, y'all. You have to start there. Nobody else cannot put that belief in yours. Like, nobody else cannot make you believe in you. You have to believe in you. So the reason why I do videos like this, because a lot of people don't even understand what they are truly capable of, because they don't see themselves as being able to reach certain goals. They don't see themselves as enough ability. They don't have enough confidence in themselves to feel like they can actually do things. So they don't necessarily aspire to do anything. It's just day by day by day by day, and I choose not to live like that anymore. I have a place in mind where I'm supposed to be in life, and I'm going to get there. All right, so the first thing that I did is at the beginning of the year, I did go ahead and outline some goals that I wanted to accomplish within this year. So the very first binder, which is in the back, it says goals and manifestations for 2022. Now, I'm not going to go through all of this, of course. I broke it down into different categories, like personal goals, financial goals, just social media goals, because I do have social media goals. I did all that in my yearly planning. What I like to do is, after you develop what you want to accomplish within whatever your time period is, you have to take smaller steps to get to that. So now in my monthly notebook, what I did was, okay, so the goals that I want to accomplish for the year, let me pick a few of those out, and let me break those down on a smaller scale to figure out what I can do each month that'll get me to that goal, which is where the monthly comes from, of course. So I'll take this out because it's a lot easier, which is why I'm developing a planner. So we are currently in July, so I'm just gonna put on here July 2022. So what I like to do is just go back to my annual notebook, and I see where I am according to the prior months before, and see what else I still need to do in this month, and then I go ahead and set those intentions for the month of July. Okay, so I'm just going to jot down a couple goals here for myself. I do want for this year this channel to reach over 1,000 subscribers, and currently we're sitting at 660. So we have about 340, right? We got about 340 subscribers left to go to reach the goal for 1,000 subscribers. And this is month 7 out of 12. So I think I can accomplish that goal. I'm almost positive. No. I am positive I can reach that goal. So in order for me to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year, I need to be working towards making sure that I get 68 subscribers a month is what I would need to have every month for the remainder of 2022 to make sure as of January 1st, 2023, I am starting with 1,000 subscribers. So my first goal I'm going to write down for my social media goals is to attain 68 new subscribers. Okay, so that's the main goal for social media. I also want to post more. I want to actually start growing my Instagram and my TikTok as well. So that is also something that I am going to put down onto my July goals. And also in regards to social media, I am building my Instagram, and I have started a brand new TikTok. For my social media accounts, I want to get to 1,000 subscribers on each of them by the end of the year. Some of them will be easier than the other ones, I think. But that has nothing to do with my process. So my goal is going to be, so currently on Instagram, I'm sitting at 880 followers. Hey, if you're not one of those 880, kindly follow me over at Trisha Denise on Instagram. And I am going to be doing much more content over there too. I had to take a break to try to figure out what it was that I was doing. The same thing I had to do with my channel is just try to figure out where you're going with this. I know in the beginning, just posting out a lot of random things to try to build stuff faster. That's not what I want to do. I had a purpose, and I want to display that purpose across all of my social medias. Therefore, I understand my growth may be a little bit slower at this point, but it is what it is. It will pick up and speed up, and it'll be exactly what I want. Okay. I'm actually going to go ahead and put down 915 followers on Instagram before the end of July, which is only about 35 new followers. So like I said, if you're not one of those 880, I would highly suggest you go ahead and follow me over there on Instagram. So with TikTok, because it is brand spanking new, I did start a brand new page on TikTok, which is Trisha_Denise. simply because I just wanted to have a focus and a purpose over there as well, so everything can be cohesive. I do want to see if I can get to 100 followers before the end of this month. I think it's highly possible. TikTok is one of those platforms that I hear grows really fast. I haven't had that success, and I think it's primarily because I was super duper inconsistent and I just post some random stuff over there. So with a purpose and a plan, I'm sure I can get to 100 by the end of July. So I'm going to go ahead and write down 100 TikTok followers by the end of July. Okay, so that's what I need to do for my social media goals. I'm also going to go ahead and write down some personal goals and financial goals, such as, and I'm not going to bore you guys with writing all of that out right here, but personally, before the end of July, I have 3 books that I have been reading, and it's kind of been slow reading. I want to get those 3 books read this month, so I'm going to go ahead and write that down. Okay, so another thing that I'm striving for before the end of the year is to have additional income streams. So I need to break down those plans a little bit further. I have started working on some things. The first half of the year, I kind of spent time trying to figure out what it was that I wanted to do, what was possible for me to do, and what was something that I would enjoy doing. And the first thing that I came up with is the journals, of course. And I think I've mentioned it before, but you may not have known. But my journals is one thing that I am currently creating to produce, to start a business for that, because I now understand that writing things down is so beneficial to your mental health, and that's the space that I'm in. So I want to have that to offer to other people. And also candles. I am fascinated with candles. I love candles. I love the peace that they bring. I love the smell, the smells that they radiate. I'm thinking about doing a kit and to have something as a set, like when I journal, but I'll roll out the adventures of all of that in a later video. But that is technically 2 but 1 of my income ideas. So the goal now is to that went from just something in my mind to something that was on paper to an actual plan, and now we're currently in a testing and creation phase. So this month I need to focus on more finalizing more of those details and actually start creating a launch plan. And the last category that I pretty much focus on in my goal binder is goals for my house. I feel like I can become a minimalist. I really want to. I don't know how it works, because I kind of like to have stuff, but I'm learning that I don't need to have so much stuff. I really like the idea of the simple life, I think. So a goal that I have for this month is kind of declutter and get rid of things that I actually don't need. So that's a goal that I have for July. So that's my monthly goals for July, right? Okay, I'm going to pull out my weekly notebook, right? And I'm going to go back to my July page of all the goals that I just wrote. And we're going to figure out a plan we're going to do a weekly breakdown of those plans. So if you can see, like, I'll give you an example of what I'm talking about. I got personal goals that I wanted to do personally, my to-dos, things that I needed to do, such as clean out my closet, for my hair business, which, by the way, yes, I am still doing my hair business, and this is hair from my hair company. YouTube goals. This is just a weekly breakdown. And I feel like because so many times we just have these big massive goals, like say for instance, for an example, I have a goal of getting a BMW X6 M50i, right? That to me is a big goal because it's a big price tag, and I know that that's not something that I can just go and get tomorrow. And a lot of times we think of these things that we want, or a goal that we actually want to reach. It could be anything. It could be getting your PhD. It could be getting your GED. It could be having a baby. Whatever the goal is, a lot of times we just think of the goal and that's it. And it seems unattainable to us. The current place that we are in does not look like that is something that we can have. But we have to remember we can work towards it. So my goal for that M50, because I am getting it, that's the big picture, right? Now I need to break it down into smaller steps of things that I know that I can do to get me towards that goal, which is why I'm adding new streams of income. See, I'm going to go ahead and write down my weekly goals to break down those monthly goals, and then I'll be right back. I've evaluated my annual goals. I figured out what I need to do monthly to get me closer to those annual goals. I've done the weekly goals, and now I'm just going to write down daily goals. And technically the daily goals, I pretty much write them each day. I don't just make out a schedule every single day. Some people do that. I don't. I like to go ahead and see what I can accomplish each day, and then the next day I pick up where I left off, just to not put so much pressure on myself, because I was at one point like scheduling out every single day. This is what you need to do this day, this is what you need to do that day, this is what you need to do that day. So when I wasn't able to accomplish goals, I felt like I was behind, and then I would get overwhelmed. And then don't do that to yourself. Like, don't do that to yourself. So now that I have written all my book, now that I have written down all of my goals, I know what I need to do today to get me to that goal for the end of the year. So I'm just going to leave you guys with this. If you don't take anything else from this video, understand that you are capable of accomplishing your goals. Okay? If nobody else has told you, Trisha gonna tell you, you are highly capable of accomplishing your goals. If that is something that you feel like is overwhelming to you, you don't know where to start, you don't know how to start, and in regards to why you feel overwhelmed and feel like you can't do it, slow down. Evaluate, just write down the things that are important to you. Don't focus on what nobody else wants. Don't focus on what your mama say you should be doing. Don't focus on what social media say you should be doing. Don't focus on what anybody think that you should be doing. Sit down with yourself and think about the things that you want for yourself. And then within that, try the system. If you have not done anything yet, try the system. Think about the big goal, and then think about the smaller things that you need to do it. This has helped me so much, because I am a very ambitious person. I'm extremely ambitious, and I want to get everything accomplished all in one day. So it would cause me to be very frustrated. I would lose focus, because my brain, it doesn't stop. Once I'm on something, I'm on something. I'm just going. The next idea. Wait, let me try this. Let me try that. Writing down your goals gives you a method to be grounded. Number one, it gives you something to look forward to. It helps you slow down, and it helps you see what's really important. So I highly recommend that you start setting your goals and intentions, because listen, we got stuff we're trying to do over here. And if you're not focused on your goals, how do you expect to get to your dream life? How do you expect it? Girl, don't let me leave you behind. Like, don't let me leave you behind. We going together. So, I am so extremely focused on reaching my dream life. It's insane. I am determined to get there, because I know I'm capable of it. So I will. And I really want you to come along with me. We are improving together. Okay. So what I really want to challenge you to do for this month is just to figure out, what do you want to accomplish by the end of this month that'll help you get to a bigger goal, right? Or think about that bigger goal and figure out what you can do this month that can help you get to that goal. And I really challenge you to break that down into smaller pieces, however many smaller pieces you need it to be, to where you can start to feel like, oh, I did that task, I can do this. Because literally, just by doing one task, it boosts your confidence. Like, dang, I got that done. Let me try the next one. And before you know it, you're done. So I really want to challenge you to do that. Find out what's important to you. Figure it out. Whatever it is, I challenge you to set that goal. And what I want you to do is, if this is a challenge that you are willing to accept, if you're serious about improving yourself and improving the quality of your life and getting to the goals that you actually want, get into that place in life that you actually want, leave me a comment down below and let me know what one of your goals are. You can check in with me, because this is the reason why I do these videos. I am going to do an update video at the end of the week, just to let you know that I am getting things done. And just drop a comment down below so that I can be your accountability partner if you need. That's also something very important. Get you an accountability partner. And if you have nobody, you have me. So just make sure you leave me a comment, let me know, and let's get to these goals together, okay? I will see you guys in the next one. I really appreciate you for watching. Bye.